Hey guys, welcome back, and in this video we are going to explore the blaster walkthrough from TryHackMe, a blast from the past. So this is a Windows mission and we are going to explore this vulnerability in this Windows mission and gaining access and establishing some persistence. So let's get started. So first you have to start the mission. For performing this task, I've been using the attack box. You can just use your OpenVPN or attack box, whichever you would like to use. I'm just moving to the task 2, which is saying how many ports are open on our target system. So after a minute you will be able to get your target IP once you start the mission. So then you can just open the terminal and let me perform the basic scan. And then map scan was started and map space the target IP, but in this case we are getting error, so maybe it is blocking our probes, so you have to use the -pn. So let's try to use that out. So I've just used the -pn to skip the pinging, and it will just directly scan for the ports. And in this case you can see we were able to find two ports open, and one of them is port 80 HTTP and the next one is port 3389, which is the RDP. So the answer to this question will be 2, right? Two ports are open currently. Okay. So looks like there was a web server running. What is the title of the title of the page we discover when browsing to it? So this is the port 80, which is the web server is running on, and we have to find the title when we browse. So we can just open any browser. In this case, I'm just opening the Firefox and pasting the IP. So I'm just browsing it on the browser, and this is the title. Seems to be IIS Windows Server. Right, so this is the Internet Information Services and Windows Server. For getting title related content, then you can just use the nmap tool for that. So for example, let us target on port 80 and let us perform a script scan on it. So once you perform a script scan, then you will be able to get the title. Here you can see HTTP title is IIS Windows Server. So interesting. Let's see if there is anything else on this web server by fuzzing it. What hidden directory do we discover? We have to fuzz it. And we also have a hint available, and the hint is saying us to use, oops, let me click that again. And according to the hint, it is basically saying us to use the word list under the user share word list debuster and the directory something. Yeah, directory list 2.3 small.txt is the list they are asking us for to use. So let me copy the URL, and in this case I'm just using the gobuster tool. DIR for directory, -u for the URL, so -w for the word list, which is under user share word list debuster and directory list 2.3 medium. Oh sorry, it's they're asking for us to use the small, right? So yeah, that's it. So we were able to get a hidden directory called retro, just stopping that scan. So we can see from here. Let me open the browser and visit that particular directory. So it's retro. So that is the hidden directory that we were able to discover, right? So navigate to a hidden discovered hidden directory. What potential username do we discover? So we have to move to this particular directory and find the username in it. So this is a classic game once upon a time. So retro fanatics, oh anything. So anyway, so we have to find the username. We have Tron Mark Q and Tron Arcade Cabinet by Wade. Wade may be the username that they're asking for. So according to the answer format, it is Wade. Crawling through the post, it seems like our user has had some difficulties logging in recently. What possible password do we discover? So we have to find the password through the post. According to the hint, it is saying us to check the user commands on the blog. So this is basically the blog. So we have to check the user commands. As you can see here, recent commands, maybe here the username Wade on. So from here, one command on ready player one and Wade. So leaving myself a note here just in case if I forgot how to spell it, Percival. So this may be the password. Yeah. which is available in the user command. So you have to look carefully everywhere. So that's something that you should keep in mind. So log into the machine via remote desktop protocol, Microsoft Remote Desktop Protocol, RDP, and read user.txt what are its contents. So here you can see, I recommend using Ramina for this. You can install this with the command apt install Ramina. So you have to use Ramina. So you can also use some other tools, but in this case they are recommending us to use the Ramina tool. So it is by default installed in the tag box. If you are not installed it, then you can just install by entering sudo apt install Ramina. So after that you have to paste your target IP here. Oh sorry, I have to copy that. Okay, paste it here. Unfortunately I don't know, I'm not able to paste that out. So let me paste that here. Okay, so pasting it here. Okay, pressing enter, and you have to accept the certificate, and the username that we discovered is Wade, and after that the password that we discovered is password. So let me enter that. After that click OK. That's it. Now we are inside this particular Windows machine using the username and password that we discovered from the blog. So that is why it is not recommended to put your password or username somewhere that is available publicly. So anyways, we have the user.txt available here. Let me open that out, and here it is. We have the flag. So now we are moving to the task 3, which is about the breaching the control room. Now that we have gained access to our target system, let's see if we can find a way to escalate. To start, let's count around the system to see if we can find anything of interest. So when enumerating a mission, it is often useful to look at what the user was last doing. Look around the mission and see if you can find the CVE which was researched on the server, which CVE was it. So by looking into the mission, I was able to find a file, an executable called HHUPD, which is available in the desktop. So let's search for that online. HHUPD. So here we have a CVE related to that, which is available in the Medium website, and this seems to be the CVE ID. Let me check that out. 1388. Yes, that's what they're asking for. Looks like an executable file is necessary for exploitation of this vulnerability, and the user didn't really clean up very well after testing it. What is the name of this executable? So the executable the user doesn't clean up is what we were able to discover from here. The which will in the desktop, the executable name is HHUPD, right? So research vulnerability and how to exploit it. Exploit it now and gain an elevator terminal. So we have to research how we can exploit it, which will be available in this medium. So here we have some vulnerability informations, and these are some of the steps that you can exploit, the exploitation steps. How we can exploit, this will be available here. This is the code that I want. Okay, I just understand that and I will show you that. Okay, so if you don't understand, then you can just read that out or watch my video. So anyways, this is the binary, right? This is our file. I'm just right clicking and running this as administrator. So after that, I'm just clicking the show more, and I'm just clicking here and clicking the issued by certificate. Something is loading there. I'm just waiting for that. And now the loading stopped. So I'm just closing this. So it's still loading. I'm just closing this also. Now I have the web page loading, and I'm just clicking this gear option and going to file, and let me wait. I have to click the save as. Okay, clicking here again, file. Oh, the save as option was still not there, so I think it's best to wait. So clicking there, clicking here, clicking file. Save as option is not there, so I'll be back soon, guys. Wait a second. Okay, guys, after waiting a little time, so I was able to see the save option. So now we can see the save as option here. So once you click that particular option, then you will be able to see like this. So you can just paste the one that we copied before. So after that, you can just click, you can just press the enter button in your keyboard. So once you press enter, you will be able to see this page. From this page, you have to search for CMD. So you can just press the C button, press and hold, and you will be able to see CMD, which is the command prompt. So you can also scroll like this, or press C, or type CMD here, press enter. Oh my god, this is not the right method. So I'm just clicking file save as again, and pasting that, pressing enter. Okay, now we can just click for and find the CMD command prompt. So I just need to press enter. Okay. Oh my God, I think I'm doing wrong. Okay. Now you have to look for the CMD. Okay. This seems to be good. Okay, let's search for the command prompt. You have to press the C multiple times, then you will be able to see the command prompt somewhere here. So here it is. So just right click that and open that out. So once you open that, then when you type who am I, you will be able to see you are NT authority system. That means an administrative access. So that's pretty great, right? So we just get an elevator terminal. So yeah, we have the result called the NT authority system when you type the command who am I. So NT authority slash system. Okay, now that we have confirmed that we have an elevated prompt, read the contents of root.txt on the administrator desktop. What are the contents? Keep your terminal up after exploitation so we can use it for task 4. So anyways, we have to list by entering dir. So we have to move to the root directory, listing that, and move to users, listing that using the dir command, and move to administrator, and inside that we have to move to the desktop directory. So inside that we can just type that the root.txt. Here it is. So we get the flag coin operated exploitation. So this is our root flag. So yeah, let's answer that out. Okay, that's it. So after that, we are moving to the task 4. Now that we have thoroughly compromised our target mission, let's return to our exploitation tools, so that we can gain remote shell access and persistence. So return to your attacker mission for this next bit. Since we know our victim mission is running Windows Defender, let's go ahead and try a different method of payload delivery for this. We'll be using the script web delivery exploit within Metasploit. Launch Metasploit and now and select this. So yeah, we can just launch the Metasploit in our terminal. Okay, let me increase the timer. So it was increased. Maybe I have to increase that tab box timer. So just clicking here. That's it. Okay. Now I'm just going to start the Metasploit. So let me refresh. Okay, it's done. So now we can just minimize this and open a new terminal and launch the Metasploit framework console. So by entering MSF console, you will be able to launch that. Okay. Okay, it is taking some time to get started. So yeah, let's wait. So yeah, here it is. It just started, but the MSF6 was not shown. So you have to wait a little time more, pressing enter. Let it load properly. After that, we will be pasting our payload. So our module, right? The exploit module. If you're using your open VPN, then it will definitely gonna take much load faster than this, I think. Okay, yeah, it started. Now I'm just spacing that out. So sorry. So this exploit module. Okay, I'm just copying that and pasting it here. That's done. So no, I have to use the use command. So yeah, just pressing Y, it automatically used that command. So entering options. Now I have to set the L host, which in this case is our IP. So I'm just entering ifconfig to get my IP address. So my IP in this will be this, I think. Okay, set lhost and this IP address. If you are using OpenVPN, then you have to set it as ton0, your TryHackMe's IP address. So after that, the L port is in 4444. No need to worry, I'm just running that. So it started and I got a Python command. So no, I just done something wrong. So we just use that. And first let's set the target to PSH, which is the PowerShell, which target number is PSH. So we have to select our target. So I'm just entering short targets command. So you can see the target ID in this case is 2 is what the PowerShell is. So set target 2, it's running as PowerShell. So the target ID number is 2. So after setting the payload, we have to set your L host and L port accordingly. Yes, we just set the L host and L port is in 4444. Let it be there. So I'm just running that out. So now I'm just getting filed. The Python interpreter TCP was not found. So yeah, that is the one that we run previously. Okay. I think I have to change the payload in this case. So you can just issue the show payloads option. Then you will be able to see the payloads it support. It has 290 plus payloads available. So after setting that, we have to set the payload as Windows Interpreter reverse TCP, as you can see here. Reverse underscore HTTP. Okay, this is the payload that we need to set. And after that, you have to issue the run -j command. Okay, so yeah, so that's the step that we missed. So yeah, we can just set the payload and enter the run -j command, running job. So it is saying it's already in use. 8080 is already in use. So let's set the SRV host to any other port like 1234 and run that out. So now still we are getting error because the port the SRV port, yeah, we have to set that correctly. SRV port to 123, okay, 1111. Okay, after that I'm just running. Now still we are getting an error. Exploit failed and 8080 has some issues for the reverse connection. The L port, yeah. The L port is in 8080. So let me change the L port to 1234 and run that out. Now still 1234 started, but the 1111 are already in use or available. So let me select 12342222. I'm just running that. Yeah, I'm just, oh my god, still we are getting error. It started on 2222, but the address is already in use or unavailable. So let's set the SRV host to 8888. Run that out. Now it started, but no sessions. So I think I have to use the run -j command. Okay, run -j to run as job. No, we are getting error because the address is already in use or unavailable. So let me enter options Now we have the L port, and this is PowerShell, and the SRV host. Oh shit! So the SRV host is something that we unknowingly changed that previously. So yeah, we have to set the server host correctly. So that was gone. So let me use the multi-handler once more. Just done something went wrong. Okay, so now entering options, the SRV host. Oops. So I'm just exiting from interpreter. So the Metasploit, so framework console, and launching it again. So because we just changed the server host, so I don't remember what it will be before. So instead of changing the port, we just changed the host. So that's where our issue came. So I'm just restarting that, and we can just use this exploit module. Let it launch. So because we can't go up in this terminal, so that's the reason I'm just restarting. If I can go up and look for that, then I'm definitely going to change the server host. So it's loading. Let it load. Okay, wonderful image. Free shells forever. So this is currently running on Metasploit 6.4.55. You can see as of now it has 250 exploits, 1287 auxiliary modules, and 431 post, and 1616 payloads, and 49 encoders, 13 knobs, and 9 evasion modules. So at the time you are watching this video, maybe the version will be higher. So you will get something more than what you see here. Okay. So let it load. In the meantime, don't forget the subscribe button, guys. So yeah, that is much appreciating for me. So I'm just using this module and setting the required options like the L host. In this case is ENS5, I think. Yep, I think let me use the IF config. Okay, it's ENS5, right? So yeah, I just set that correctly, I think. ENS5. So ENS5. So let me um, correctly set using set L host and the IP, and the L port is 4444, and yeah, everything seems to be pretty good. So yeah, we have to change the target. So set target to 2, which is the PowerShell. So now hitting the run command, so we can see we have to change the payload also. The payload will be available here. So here it is. So setting that payload, run -J for running in job. That's it. So still we are able to receive. We have to change the server port to 1234. I'm just changing that out, then running that. Now it worked, as you can see. So now we have this payload PowerShell. So I'm just copying that, and after that you have to open the Remina, which will be here. So after that you can just paste it here and press enter. So once you do that, you will be able to get a reverse shell here, so within some seconds. So I just run that and exploit running as background job 1. So I think I have to use the run -J command. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that. I will wait. So it was closed. So let me open that again, facing it again. And I'm just going to, yeah, anyways, we were able to get the meterpreter session opened here, right? So when I enter sessions, I can see the meterpreter session is there. When I enter sessions -I, I can just now interact with that. And when I list that, I will be able to see a lot of options. I can also issue the get system command to get, as you can see, it's already running a system. So you are an admin user in this case, so no need to worry about it. So return to the terminal. We spawned our exploit. In this terminal, paste the command output by. This is something that we done right now, right? So yeah, last but certainly not least, let's look at the persistence mechanism via Metasploit. What command can be run in our meterpreter console to set up persistence, which automatically starts when the system boots. So don't include anything beyond the base command and option for the boot up start. So here, when you click the hint, you will be able to see a link to a website. Be able to see the meterpreter services. As you can see, this is how you can just run the persistent. But in this case, what they are asking for is you have to enter the command that helps us for persistence, and which automatically starts when system boots. So in this case, it's basically the help menu. You can see -X automatically start agent when the system boots. So they are asking for the -X in this case. So we can just answer as -X. That's it. So run this command now with options that allow it to connect back to the host machine should the system reboot. Note, you will need to create a listener via the handler exploit to allow for this remote connection in actual practice. So yeah, you have to do that. So we can just run this out, and we were able to see you have to use the exploit suggester module. You can just use if you want by backgrounding this and use that. Once you use that, you can just set the options, and you can just set the session to the session number. I think it will be 2. Let me check that. In sessions, yeah, it is 1. Can just set session to 1. After that, I'm just hitting the run button. It is running the persistent module. Right, this is how you can do that. But in this case, they are asking us to launch the MSF console and use the exploit multi-handler. And yeah, this is something that I'm just giving it to you to practice. So anyways, this is the end of this video, and I hope I was able to make you solve this room and give you some basic understanding. And thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.